If people could see where she started and where she is now, and if it weren't for CASA, if it weren't for the support, she would just still be labeled as another bad child who would be sitting in the system.
Our juvenile court has many cases that come through every year. We don't want any child coming through the juvenile court system here without a CASA advocate.
When I was born, I ended up being in foster care. So I've dealt with JFS and everything all of my life. It's been a part of my life up until me being an adult. I've had to deal with that on my own a lot of the time, and CASA really helped me get out of that situation.
So it was my first case. It was probably a couple weeks after I was sworn in.
She was my CASA person when I was 16.
The first time that we had met, I just let her know a little bit about myself and what CASA meant, and that I was her voice. That anytime that we went to court, I was there. Anything that she wanted me to say, that I would be there.
Our first meeting, I was talking to her about everything that I had experienced.
We met once a week for 2 years, and it was just for her to be able to tell me what's going on, how she's feeling.
I really just wanted people to know all of the things that I had to deal with over the years. I just felt like no one would ever listen to me.
To see it in human form now, where we have a young person who is saying, this made a difference in my life, and it's really contributed to her ability to thrive and be successful. It's really put into perspective for me of how important this is and the difference these CASA volunteers are making in working with children.
Graduation.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorites.
Yes, graduation was really nice. It was nice to have, the people that actually supported me to be there. I really like Kent State, I really want to do something with my life. I'm not really sure what that is yet, but I'm still figuring it out. I work as an election official. It's really cool to have that government job. I'm just like, wow, it's a really nice opportunity.
It is the most amazing volunteer work that you could ever do. It gives children hope when they feel that there's no one out there for them, and they are going to continue to be abused and neglected, and it's just that pain.
If you can give a child one just supportive, healthy adult to lean on, it can make all the difference in the world.
CASA is amazing. All of the people that I've met are just amazing. They really love what they do, and I think you would love doing it. I've even considered myself maybe volunteering in the future someday.
And I want to be a CASA. For me, it's just the community needs to know how important this is. And if everyone can just be there for a child, there's so many children that are suffering, and they just need someone. They need to be heard. And this is beyond life-changing. Beyond life-changing.